Well, we have the newest iteration of the Hot Wheels silver coin. Made by Pomp Suisse, obviously, and it's a coin. There's, you can see denomination. There's Queen Elizabeth on there. Remember when they first started it, she was the queen, so they keep putting it on the coin while the series is running. Pomp Suisse, we sell lots of different Pomp Suisse specialty products. They are known for their incredible, intellectual property. In other words, partnering up with iconic brands. And so when they did Hot Wheels, this was a big deal. When they did their Hot Wheels licensing last year, it was a monster success. This is now the third car/coin in the series, and it looks like the Hot Wheels car. I mean, it comes in the Hot Wheels hanger pack. I mean, I think it's spectacular. The first one was Twin Mill, completely sold out, selling for mass. If you bought it from us, folks, in the marketplace, you can absolutely sell it for more than you paid for it. They're just absolutely the case. That's the number one. Number two was Roger Dodger. We are sold out of Roger Dodger. That was the second one. Well, number three is Bone Shaker. Now you have to understand one thing about Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels is the most popular toy in the world. Get your head around that. They have sold more Hot Wheels than any other toy at the end of the day. It's the number one toy in the world is Hot Wheels cars, and has been since the 70s when they first started making them. Bone Shaker is an absolutely fascinating iteration of Hot Wheels. So one of the lead designers at Hot Wheels, his name's Jerry Wood. He's famous for kind of designing all these cars and all these hot rods and doing the designs for, he was 40 years at Hot Wheels, at Mattel, at Hot Wheels designing these cars. Bone Shaker is actually one of the last cars that he designed there. And while it looks like it has this patina of oldness about it, it was actually released, the original Bone Shaker, in 2006. And he kind of designed this on a whim and put it together, and it went out there, and it was instantaneously overtook the market. This is incredible. The skull on the front, if you look at it from the front, there's like hands holding the headlights that. This is the design of the original, the first edition Bone Shaker. And when this came out in 2006, and it was a massive seller. So this is an ode to that original first edition Bone Shaker Hot Wheels car, which, by the way, sells for thousands of dollars. The original plastic car by itself. There are now, within the Hot Wheels universe, 72 variations of Bone Shaker. That's how phenomenally popular it has been in less than 20 years. So they average over 3 different versions of Bone Shaker over the course of each and every year. And there you have the Hot Wheels stylized on the side. It looks like one of the old hot rods that they did, but then he really wanted to make it look mean, so it has that skull on the front. They've done that. Now this is done, so that's the original car itself. Now if you wanted a first edition, 2006 Bone Shaker, like I said, it's probably a couple $1,000, in the hanger pack and everything. So when this came out, I mean, like I said, Twin Mill, the first one that came out, that's kind of probably the most iconic of the Hot Wheels. It was the first one that was designed by itself. It wasn't just a replica of a car. It was designed specifically by Hot Wheels. Then you had Roger Dodger doing the same thing, very, very popular car for many, many years. But then Bone Shaker is iconic in its own right. And so this is the third iteration. Now, one of the things that PAMP does that I absolutely positively love, so you've got literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Hot Wheels collectors worldwide. And these are the only coins that have been done with Hot Wheels, that are officially licensed, has the Hot Wheels logo, all that stuff. And they still, even though Twin Mill sold out like that, even though Roger Dodger sold out like that, even though they're bringing out Bone Shaker, which is probably currently the most popular one of the Hot Wheels out there, they still kept the edition at 3,000 pieces. And what that does, in all honesty, is it creates incredible collectability. So that when you get that, oftentimes when you get something that comes out that's really, really, really popular like this, what happens? The edition goes up and up and up and up and up until there's just too many of them. PAMP never does that. So you have 1 ounce solid silver, and of course the silver's been skyrocketing even of its own right. I love the fact on the car itself, right here, like all the PAMP pieces, right there, they have the individual serial number printed right above Queen Elizabeth, right up there. There's a little number, 1311. That's the serial number of this piece. That's the serial number of this piece that you see right here. Is 1,311, only 3,000 worldwide. The other thing is it comes in this hanger pack, which I love. And then each one of these that they have to do, even for it's just 3,000 pieces, has a custom acrylic holder too. I took it out so you could see up close just the incredible attention to detail that you have with that. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I took that out, so I'm going to take this one, and I'm just going to put it right in its holder right there. And so now you can see, so you don't have to worry about damaging the car anyway. You almost can't even tell the difference, but I wanted to take it out. So now it's in the custom acrylic holder. And now that acrylic holder goes into the, and I'm like, okay, let me turn it so you can see the headlights. Well, it's the design on that and the enameling and everything on that, it looks 3D, doesn't it? And like I said, even though it's two-dimensional, it very much looks 3D. That's the testament to the quality of all the PAM Swiss products there. It says Hot Wheels exclusive, Hot Wheels Mattel. So this is a fantastic license that you see out there. 1 ounce pure silver, everything, the attention to detail. I love the fact that it comes just like the original hanger pack, like you'd buy an original Hot Wheels car from. And you know, hey, guys out there, guys out there my age, I mean, we all had Hot Wheels. Every single solitary one of us had tons of it, and the orange track was in every one of my, it was in my house, my friend's house, everybody had the orange, everybody's racing Hot Wheels. And so by the time Bone Shaker came out, of course, that's long after my time of collecting Hot Wheels, so I kind of missed this one, so I look back on this very nostalgically and said, man, if I'd have kept collecting, this would have been kind of one of the iconic of all the Hot Wheels, and that's what this is doing. The other thing that PAM will do is in this Hot Wheels series, I mean, we're going to do very limited, they're going to do very limited, they're going to do probably 4, 5, 6, 7 of these Hot Wheels, and then that's that. They're not going to do every Hot Wheels. And when it's over, I mean, you take a look at, like when we did the Fender guitars. The original Fender guitar that we sold here was what? The Stratocaster, right? And I think, we sold it for $99. Silver was a little bit less. I think that's a $300, $400, $500, $600 thing right now. This is already, the third one. Then they did the Telecaster. It's a $200, $300, $400 item like this. So now, with this being our original issue price, and understand this is under heavy allocation from PAM. Now, I'm the largest PAM specialty dealer in the world. I have more of this than, sell more of this than anybody out there. And so, our allocation on this, my allocation on this was basically only a couple hundred pieces out of 3,000. I was lucky to get that. I mean, that's just one of those things. When you're looking at collectability, do you have that limited edition? Absolutely, you have that limited edition. Do you have the attention to detail? Of course, that's the hallmark of PAM. And then you have, like I said, the fact that you have the pure silver, the fact that it is a coin, so it kind of transcends both the collectible and the numismatic market that you have right there. And then again, the attention to detail, to the original design and the original feel of the Hot Wheels car, like I said, the most popular toy in the world today. Every single solitary piece of that has been thought through from the very beginning to the very end, which makes it such an incredible collectible that you have out here. We have got a very limited quantity on this, and understand, we're not that far out of the holiday season, folks. Understand this is going to sell out long before that. This is going to sell out long before that. You really need to step up and take advantage of this right now. Hopefully you had the twin mill when we put that out. If you did really well. That's already starting to approach $200. And then Roger Dodger, already sold out. And now Bone Shaker. This is my original presentation on this. We just got these in, and like I said, going to absolutely positively be a sellout for us, just like it was through PAM. Every single one of the coins in the edition is completely and totally sold out, so you really need to pick up the phone and put this in your collection today.